Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky speaking to you from the Seeds, a Transformation Healing Center. So today is Saturday, the 28th of October, and the moon will be full today in the sign of Taurus. And not only is it a Taurus full moon, which is usually a pretty cool full moon because Taurus is exalted. The moon is exalted in Taurus. But we are in the middle of eclipse season, and this is the second half of the eclipse that we are experiencing. Of course, that first one about 14 days ago in 22 degrees or 21 or 22 degrees of Libra really it's just been very difficult. Lots of changes, lots of disruption. And we always sort of wait for the other shoe to drop, when the second eclipse comes. And weirdly enough, I looked out the window today and noticed this. Something happened while we were sleeping. I don't know what this is about. It just sort of fell over. So this could be a hint for us, right? That we need to evaluate the structures of the things around us to see if there's anything ready to fail. And it looks like something failed. I don't know. Well, there looks like there's a rotted thing there. We've had this here for as long as we've lived here. So I'm not surprised. Well, I'm surprised, but I can imagine it could happen. So we'll have to fix that. It's one more project on our list. Michael hasn't gotten up yet, so he hasn't seen the situation yet. I thought about waking him up early, and saying, "Hey, Mike, look at this," but I figured let him sleep. He's going to need his energy. Interestingly enough, the hibiscus has another flower. Now you can see it. The plant is just going bye-byes, but it has decided to bloom again. And over here we have the last of the blooms on this hibiscus. I'll give you an overhead view. So beautiful. And I think that's also all these things are sort of symbolic in that, oh my God, look at Boo's rose. Oh, sorry. Even in the midst of destruction, which, compared to what's really going on in the world, it ain't nothing. Wondering if like a deer jumped in or something, although I don't see anything disrupted in that respect. No matter how, you wake up and you go, oh my God, you can look around and you can see beauty amidst how things are falling apart and falling away. We still have the beauty. This is Boo's rose. This is the only rose that bloomed on this plant this year. And it's almost November. Oh, and then we have this one, Gretchen's rose. It's lovely. So Gretchen and Boo are here. And of course, this is Scorpio season, so we would expect our past loved ones to be very close to us, including our past animals. So if you think you're hearing something walking through your house and you live alone and you've had an animal that has recently passed or not so recently passed, chances are it's that or your favorite uncle, or your grandmother, your ma. Oh, goodness gracious. So this full moon eclipse is very, very potent. We have Mars making an opposition to Jupiter. Mars is in Scorpio. Mars in Scorpio can be very, very bad or wonderful, the most wonderful thing ever. And, I could say, wow, this is great, right? What's going on in my life is great, but there are a lot of people who can't say that. And so we send our love. The man who shot up Lewiston, Maine, You know, I've been in New England for going on 34 years now. And I'm a Jersey girl. You know, once you can take the girl out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of girl. So I'll always be a Jersey girl. But I adore New England. And Maine have some of the most New Englandy New Englanders. They're pragmatic. They roll up their sleeves. They're generally pretty unjudgmental. They're good people. And there's this expression, you know, there's this old joke when I first got to New England, and it's like there's two Mainers sitting on the porch, and they're like, "Hey, I heard Joe Smith passed away," and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "How long you known that guy?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. I've known him." 75 years. And he's like, yeah, he wasn't from around here, was he? He goes, no, he was born in Boston, but he moved here when he was 3 months old. He goes, yeah, he was from away. He was from away. But the guy's dead, and I guess we'll find out what the deal is. But just, too much. But this is the Scorpio stuff, right? This is the life and death stuff that we're seeing, and we're seeing it in full color. We're seeing it in full color in Gaza. What Netanyahu has decided to do to a group of people who have no escape and who are completely under, in a way, under the control of Israel. And I don't know, 6,000 people. Half of them children, all these babies in the hospital. It's horrible. And we say to ourselves, what the heck's going on here? Why are we doing this? Why is Putin, bombing the Ukraine? Why is this happening and that happening? Why are so many people suffering? Why? On a certain level, it's a choice, right? It's not a choice necessarily for the people who are suffering, but for those who are, creating the havoc here. And Blue Jay screaming up there. Goodness gracious. Well, honestly, if this is our eclipse situation, I'm grateful that this is our eclipse situation. Hey, please. It must be a lot of birds are squeaking now. I bet you there's a hawk. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for the hawk. Again, another sort of like symbol of be aware of what's around you. I think that's what the Blue Jay was trying to tell us. So my neighbor sold her house, and the person who bought it yesterday ripped out a whole bunch of what do you call those things? Lilacs. So, off the side of the house there. That was kind of distressing. Oh, God. Well, anyway, everything is changing, guys, even here at the Seeds of Transformation, including the leaves. Look how beautiful this is. It's so beautiful in the fall here. And now the sun is coming through the leaves. Let's end this rant, actually this is a meandering chat, really. Looking at those beautiful leaves, looking at the change, letting go of what no longer serves us. Obviously the fence in the garden, it's one of those things. Look at that beautiful oak tree. Oh, so gorgeous. I'm supposed to be doing a psychic fair in Attleboro at, God, I'll have to make another video and tell you where it's at. If I decide to go, I might. Oh my goodness, what's this? What's over here? Is this a deer? There's a deer. Oh no, I hope he didn't get hurt. We have a dead deer in the yard. Holy shit. I wonder if this what was in the garden. What the hell happened? Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, well, I guess it's time to get Mikey up. All right, I'm going to go check that deer out. All right, guys, take care, everyone. Wow. Talk to you later. I'll let you know what happens with all of this. Namaste.